Good morning, my beautiful people. How are you? Good morning this morning. So today is December 6th, right? And I hope you're getting this video at this time, right? It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, my time here in Houston. Check it out, right? So I was going through the Craigslist ads and I came across your ad here. Marketing a website help, own a coffee shop in Santa Monica. I need someone that can help create a website. You wrote this, so I don't have to read the whole thing. But good morning. My name is Jeremy Feliciano with Done With Social Media and MVP Marketing, as you can see on the hat, right? And I thought of, instead of sending you some examples of my past work to be considered, like I'm reading here from the screen here, I just go ahead and introduce myself, right? Let you know that I'm a real person. I'm out here really helping businesses like yours grow on the internet, right? I've helped a lot of businesses now. I'm very happy to say that there's a lot of businesses that's had some great success from the campaigns that we've put together, websites that we've created to be solid enough to have your customers coming back for more, telling other customers about your products, raving about it, because they have the benefits of, whatever benefits it is that you give them, whether it be rewards, getting free items, or just creating an atmosphere where they can invite more people and having another place to stay, right? So coffee shop is something kind of special because it's something that sets the morning and sets the whole day, starting from the morning for a lot of people, right? Me, myself, I wake up to coffee every morning, but I make mine here at my coffee pot in the kitchen if my wife doesn't make it, or at my office, right? I like to have my own coffee. So to get to the point, right, I want to help you out as much as I can in any way that I can, and hopefully exceed your expectations of what you were actually looking for in your ad. I see you're looking for a website, some marketing, and some SEO work. So that's perfect. You absolutely know the certain things that your business needs, right? Every business actually needs, but most businesses, they put it to the side, either wait until they grow to a certain level, till they wait until they have the money that they need to create a budget for marketing and all that stuff. And I say that's one of the downfalls of most businesses out there, but I'm sure you know that by now, right? I would love to get to know your business more. Unfortunately, I don't have your name or your business name, but I'm able to help you just like I'm able to help any other business that I've helped in the past before, right? So what I want to do actually is go in here and show you. First of all, you asked for a website, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Last night when I came across your ad, I figured I'd just, put this all together really quick, pretty much show you an example of what you can have for a website yourself, as opposed to showing you other businesses' websites and things like that. So let me take you right inside my computer here really quick. Boom. So this could be your website right here. Right now I wrote a bunch of generic stuff in here. I put coffee house. As you can see, that's where your logo will go. We created a quick, clean design here. Coffee house. Serving the best since 2013, right? I don't know how long you guys been open, but if you've been open long enough, we can put, the date in there. If not, we'll leave that out, right? And we'll just put serving only the best, period, or whatever, you want to put in there, whatever sounds really good to your customers, right? A little shop button that's going to go over to the shop page. I'll show you that in a second, right? Sliding down here, the best coffee shop. As you can see, this website is very responsive. It's not going to do it now, but the first time you go onto the site here, let me reload it here. I'll reload the site. There's a few animations and stuff that we have going on this site, and we can disable that stuff if you want, but it's pretty cool and wowing to your customer, right? This website's going to be super mobile responsive. It's going to work very well, and we're going to be able to add on to it continuously, creating campaigns, whether it be giving out free items or creating an affiliate side to your business where you can have people refer people and get benefits from that too, right? But watch as I scroll down on the bottom here, and this stuff pops up. Boom, see how those cool little icons there just faded in, right? I just wrote this here to be funny, and I actually left out course. Of course, your coffee shop is going to be the best coffee shop out there. Here's where you're going to write something cool about it, like those coffee beans that goats first digest, and then I don't know too much about those coffee beans, but I have heard of them. I actually worked in the second largest liquor store in the United States about 10, 12 years ago. It'll be 11, 13 years ago by now, right? Specs Liquor Store. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but they have a very huge selection of coffee, and some of the coffee is going for like $30, $40 a pound, right? And we see people come in and buy them often, and one of those coffees happened to be the one that's digested by some animal, picked out of their stuff and then brewed, or whatever the process is. I don't really know the whole process of the animal digesting the bean. Or anyways, let's move on from that. Grab a bottle of water here. Sorry about that. So moving down, you're going to have an About Us page. You can either have that or not. I know a lot of businesses, I don't know where you're at right now, if you're at the start of your business or you've been established for a while, but some businesses like to leave the About Us part out because they don't quite have the About Us part mapped out yet, or it hasn't truly been created, if you understand what I mean. So moving on here, fresh beans. Right, you can talk a little bit about the beans that you use, the coffee that you have here. Put in your stuff here and learn more. Right, so we can create blogs, and we'll create blog posts so that we can talk more about your business, your coffee beans, maybe even a community or other coffee shops in the area, and use it in a strategic way to bring people back to your coffee shop. Right. Great coffee, some more about it. This is a e-commerce enabled website as well, right? So we have a full menu here. People could go on there, order whatever it is, or you can just create the menu so that people know what they're going to order once they get there, right? I know a couple coffee shops that I have helped before. They have where you can actually buy their beans. You can buy the bags of their beans and go ahead and brew it at your house, right, or the office or wherever you want to brew it. All right, so we'll talk about great coffee. Down here, you're going to put all your information, right? Some pretty basic stuff. And let me go up here. So once we click on this shop button here, it's going to take you to the actual shop page. This is going to be your e-commerce side of it, right? Your e-commerce side where you go ahead and sell whatever it is that you're going to sell from the online part, or maybe you're just going to sell gift cards, right? That's a big thing that a lot of local businesses do. They sell gift cards online. That way they can draw people back into their local business that way, right? And all this stuff, I just put some basic stuff right here just to fill out, where the text is going to be. Coffee bean subscriptions. This is a very big profiting part of your business, right, where you can create some type of subscription, a continuity program where maybe someone pays for a daily cup of coffee, right, for the entire month, and you give them some type of discount, whether it be in the form of paying less money or getting free things, right, for signing up to the subscription plan, right? The big goal is to make you guys more money and bring more customers in without spending too much on advertising and or giving away free products. Right? Brewing guides. This one's a fun part, so you can actually go in and give your customers like a little recipe, right? And I'm going to go to that page in just a second. Right? That's up here. I'll change that to brewing guides in just a second. But talk a little bit about that, and then you can have your brewing guide in there. Let's move on to this. Alright, so that's the same bottom, the footer there. Let's go to the brewing guides, right? That's pretty cool. Actually, let's go to the landing, right? You might want to replace the home page with the landing page, which is going to be pretty similar to the home page. And let me show you the additional stuff that it has in here. Alright, so Coffee House, serving only best in 2013. See, I think this one's a little bit cooler than having the home page that I first showed you. Right, but we can use either one, whichever one looks great to you. As far as marketing and getting more customers in, I don't think it's going to be much of a big difference, except that initial someone landing on your page, that initial wow that you give them. So we believe in coffee tastes incredible. Then you can have the different types of coffee that you have here, or a few of them, and then have people go right into your full menu. Your story, where we can write a little bit about your business, where it started, where it's going, what you guys exist for, what's your goals, and what it is that you do to please your customer on a daily basis, right? Or we can leave it something short. We'll work on that a little later. We can post a video in here, maybe it'll be a video of somebody walking through the coffee shop, showing the outside, the inside, maybe the customers that's in there, the environment and what they will be going to when they go and visit you guys. Again, this is the same stuff from the first page that I showed you. Fresh beans, great coffee, see the full menu, the best coffee shop. See, these are some of the elements from the very first page there, the one that I showed you first. And a couple pictures there. And if you want to have the blog part right away, we can have every first post, rather the last post that you created, show up at the bottom of your page and have that update automatically. Again, the footer. Let's go to the guide. The brewing guide is pretty cool. You might want to use it, you might not want to use it. But this is a good way to keep your customer, with your brand in front of their face for a long time. Creating blog posts and having good content on your website is going to keep your brand in the customer's face. And keeping your brand in the customer's face is going to pretty much embed your coffee house brand into their mind. So whenever they think about coffee, guess who's coming up? You are. French press, a guide to brewing the perfect cup. And here I just grabbed a little recipe for some French pressed coffee. Step 1, grab your beans. Step 2, grind them up. Step 3, put it inside of a jar. And we'll go through and modify this stuff, to fit your business model, to fit your business. And if you don't have pictures, we can use these pictures here, but it would be great if we can use your own pictures. We'll have somebody go over to you and take pictures if you can't do this yourself, right? I want to take as much as possible out of your hands so you can focus on growing your business, with the things that you're good at, which I'm assuming is being a business owner of a coffee shop. Right? Your shop page is going to be pretty cool. Like I said, this is going to be if you want to sell coupons, gift cards, or maybe you're selling packages of macaroons. Right? Maybe you guys have coffee beans that you sell. Actually, it's not showing right here because I don't have any products loaded into this website right now, and I should have done that just so we have an example. But right here in between this element here and this element down here, your recent products are going to show up here. So everything that you've added into your shop is going to show up right here where this white area is. Coffee bean subscriptions, like I said, having a continuity program like a subscription for coffee beans, or maybe a subscription for getting a free cup of coffee every morning. That would be great. Right? Having them come back for something low cost, right? Having a low cost subscription plan, having them come back daily. At some point or another, they're going to buy something else, whether it be a muffin you're selling, like I said, some macaroons, some croissants, or maybe if you guys serve any hot food, this would go really good with you guys. Brewing guides again, that's showing up there. And let's go to the menu. The menu is where you get to show off all your cool stuff that you're offering to your customer locally. Right, your drink menu. And like I said, I don't really know your business, so I don't know what kind of coffee you guys serve. I don't know what kind of food you guys serve. But I'll get to know that pretty soon, right, once we introduce each other. And here you'll be able to talk about some of the stuff that you have on your menu there. Maybe put the prices, maybe not. Some people don't put the prices. Some businesses don't like to put the prices online. That way the customer can be enticed, come inside, and they can find out the prices for themselves. That looks pretty good there. Brownie mocha. Wow. Right, so a little area you can show your menu there. Here's the food part of it. Like I said, you could serve some macaroons, or rather you can put some macaroons on here. Cupcakes, chocolate cakes. And let me show you the blog area. See, having a blog is going to be very essential to your SEO, right? Your search engine optimization. This is going to help you guys get to the top of your local Google searches as you're creating content on a weekly, monthly basis, however you want to do that, right? And the more stuff that you add, right, is going to accumulate more keywords, putting you higher and higher on that Google search there. Join our newsletter. That's going to be a little sign up form here. And then we're also going to have a pop-up on this website with this form as well. That way we can send your customers emails. We can send your customers emails on a daily or weekly basis, however you want to do that. Right? We'll know more when we see, what all you have going on and what you can offer your customer as far as free items, or maybe a reward plan, right, for coming in so many times. And your about area. Excuse my connection here. I believe I have somebody in the other office over there using up the internet while I'm creating this, but no big deal. So your about section, write a little bit about yourself. The best coffee shop, of course, we're going to give the best perception of your business on this page, right? Because of course everyone wants to know about the business that they're going to be spending money at, especially if there's somewhere that they can see them, like a website here. Create a cool little video. As you can see, this stuff is animated. Gallery. Had a bunch of pictures of your food and your drinks in there. Maybe you could have some pictures of your staff. Again, your story. Let's see if we can play this here. Let's cut that out for now. There you go. This is your the part where you can add your employees, right? Maybe you have employees of the month, or maybe just some special employees that you would like to highlight here. I don't know how small or how big you guys are at the moment. All right, so maybe you have 20 employees. Maybe you only have 3. Maybe you have 1. And let's go over to your contact area. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Just going to have where your customer could contact you, whether that be vendors coming to you guys trying to sell them your beans or their beans, or whether it's customers that just have a complaint or they want to review, right? And we can also add a little review area to this as well. That's something that we can highlight, but we'll do more of that on the Facebook page, right? As soon as I get to get your guys' business name, I'll be able to see what you already have going on. Hopefully you have an Instagram and a Facebook page created. If not, we'll work on that as well. All right, you can add your map. That way people will know exactly where you're at. This is integrated right into the website. So if people want to get a better idea, they can hit satellite. They can see you guys live. I know Santa Monica has a very nice view, so this will look pretty cool here. Right. And that is the end of that part. Of course, you have your search button that we might just take that off, right? We might not even need that. And then your shopping cart for whatever your customer is buying, right? So, I showed you the website. That's pretty cool, right? Website's always cool to have. It's a must to have a solid foundation in any business, and I'm sure you know that, right? Whether it be a website like this, or a Facebook page, or an Instagram page, or better yet, all 3 of them, right? Working in combination so that you can have your customer always looking at your product. Like I said, you want to have your brand in front of your customer at all times. And as soon as we get people ranting and raving over your business, they can start telling some of their friends, and then that's free advertising. Right? But let me go into some other cool things that we can do. Once we have your website set up, your Facebook and your Instagram set up, right? And let me see if you can see behind me. Let's go over to my whiteboard. Cool. So there's a lot of little cool campaigns that we can run with your business, right? And this works pretty much for most businesses out there. Where is my blue marker? Let's use one of these. I've been writing on this board a lot lately, so I'm not sure which one works. Oh, that one shows up pretty good. Right? So coffee shop strategy. Right? Like I was talking about earlier, if we can create some, and maybe you have these things already for your business, right? If we can create some coupons, or we can create a free gift, maybe something low cost, or something maybe not low cost, but that'll bring more customers in so that they can say buy something else, right? Maybe it's a free macaroon, right, that you can offer your customer the first time that they come, or maybe for the subscription plan that we talked about, offer some type of food or something that you can give away to your customer that's going to have them take a seat inside of your shop, and you know that's going to entice them to buy something else, right? You can't sit there with a macaroon or a muffin or a croissant in your hand and not have anything to wash it down with, right? So we can offer some of your premium coffees or something like that, right, in exchange for giving them something free. So what I was thinking here is that we have maybe let's see, like I was saying, a free let's go with the example of let's say a free cup of coffee for the first person. I mean, for your first time showing up, right? Free first cup. Okay, so like I was saying, it's going to be pretty simple, right? You're going to offer your customer, rather, they're not your customer yet, but the lead that you get, you're going to offer them the free first cup of coffee in exchange for their email address. Me at my email. Right? And once they enter their email, they're going to get an email saying what is their next step. Right? And their next step, we want to create something fun, something that's going to have your customer, smile, right, as soon as they get it. And getting your customer to do something goofy is going to create this sense of fun, right? And they're going to come back to you for sure, right? So in this email, we can have something like, your next step is going to be, click on this link, and that link is going to go to their Facebook Messenger, or rather your Facebook Messenger from your fan page, and it's going to say, you have to type in, wake me up. Excuse my writing here. I'm not much of a writer, right? But that's not needed for me to help you out. So, wake me up. And as soon as they go to their messenger, right, which that link is right inside there, they don't have to go looking for you or do any type of extra work. Just click on the button. Your messenger is going to pop up on their Facebook, right? Because we know Facebook has over 1 billion people on it, right? Instagram has over 100 million people every month on Instagram, right? Browsing and pretty much just wasting time, right? So it's a good opportunity to get in front of these people where they hang out every day, Facebook and Instagram, and take advantage of that, right? Get new customers, get new clients, have more people coming to you, and make some more money for your business. That's what we want to do, right? So once they type in wake me up, you're not going to have to do any work because we're going to have a bot set up, right? A chat bot set up, which is instantly going to tell them, congratulations, you got your free cup of coffee, right? All you have to do is bring your phone to the register, which they already have it on them at all times with Facebook loaded in. They're probably on their chat as they're walking to the register anyways, right? And once they show the teller this message, boom, they get their free cup of coffee or their free macaroon or whatever it is that they're offering, right? Or you're offering. Creating a sense of happiness for your customer, right? So one of the cool things that I haven't talked about yet is that this website that we have here, we're going to be able to put a retargeting pixel on it, right? And if you don't know what a retargeting pixel is, it's a little pixel that's from Facebook, right? It's going to go on the page, and every time someone lands on your website, they're going to be put inside of a folder inside of Facebook, and Facebook is going to start to learn who your ideal customer is. So once you get 100 people to show up on your website, right, now Facebook has a little folder of 100 customers, ideal customers, because they came to your website, they showed up, and we can filter it out for customers that maybe stayed for 3 minutes on your website, right? Then what we can do from there is we can start to ask Facebook to look for more customers that are the exact same as the people that are already landed on my site, right? And that's going to drive your advertising costs way down. Some of the other cool things is, over here we already have their email, right? Now we can start sending emails to your customer on a daily, weekly, maybe twice a week, or a monthly basis, depending on the things that you're offering, what kind of cool stuff you have going on, or maybe some new products, new things that you're adding. Hopefully you have events going on, like Christmas is coming. We can create a Christmas event for that, right? And we can email your customers telling them all about the cool stuff that you have going on, or maybe an upcoming event that you have going on. Another thing, we already have them on Facebook. This bot captured them. Once they came in and wrote "Wake Me Up" inside of this Facebook Messenger bot, you now got their permission to send them messages as often as you want. Now you're not going to go in there and start speaking to your customer unless they want to start a conversation, right? But what this is going to be very essential for is email marketing is kind of going down, right? How often do you open your emails and you're just like, delete, delete, or maybe you don't even open it, you don't look at it, you just completely ignore it. I know for me, I get about 100, 200 emails per day, and I probably look at 5 to 10 of them. Right? That's how it is now. But what's not dying is Facebook. It's never going to die, actually. Right? So we're able to reach our Facebook customers, have those events pop up for them. You know the little bubble that pops up when someone messages you on Facebook? You can have that pop up for them saying, hey, we're offering a free cup of coffee this week. Maybe you have some customers that haven't showed up in a couple weeks or a couple months or maybe a couple days, and you know that they show up often. You can send out a blast, right? You can send out a broadcast through the Messenger bot and bring them back in. You can also run some deals like I was saying before, like an affiliate program or something like that, and have them invite other people to come grab a free cup of coffee, right, in exchange for some type of gift. Maybe you have a reward program that we can start up or something of those lines, right? So, man, it's pretty simple. It's not too complex. It's just a matter of getting things together and making it happen. All right, so there's plenty of things that we can add on to this. There's so many different directions we can go, but I think the first thing is that we have to first, be introduced to each other. See if we're a good fit for each other, if we can work together. See what you actually have going on right now. Like I said, I know nothing about your business. I don't know the name of your business, so I wasn't able to actually do the research, look you up. I did look up coffee shops in Santa Monica, but I don't know which one is yours, right? All right, so like I said, my name is Jeremy Feliciano, and I will be waiting for your call, your message, your email, so that we can work together and put these things together for your business, right?